Hey everyone, it's Christy and I'm here videotaping my vermicompost, which is a compost utilizing worms. And yes, this is in my house, it's in my pantry. I have them in here because it's really dark. And worms don't like light, but I am going to turn the light on so you could see what's going on in here. Because I'm in an apartment, having a traditional compost outside isn't allowed. I'm actually going to see if the apartment will allow me to do that in the spring. But for now, this has been working out well. What we have in here is a bunch of shredded newspaper. That's what I started out with. And I actually just got a handful of worms. I don't have a whole lot, but you could buy worms by the pound anywhere online. You want to get red wigglers. They eat their body weight in waste a day, and also will produce that much in fertilizer. So, I've got like I said, I've got a bunch of these newspapers in here. It's moist. I will spray it down with a water bottle. You don't want it to be wet. You just want it to be moist. If you make it wet, your worms will leave. Right here I have a red wiggler here. Probably trying to have some breakfast. So that's what they look like. Little tiny guys, but when you have eventually there'll be a couple of pounds in here. I'll put him back on the leaf. But you can see down here there's a big chunk of castings, which is their poop. And that is what is full of nitrogen and good stuff for your garden. So, and there's all sorts of things growing and sprouting in here. Got some crushed eggshells, which don't really break down 100%, but they do eat that and it's high in calcium. But yeah, I've had some lettuce in here, and I've got mostly vegetable waste. You don't want to be putting in anything, any animal products in your compost. There is a special way of doing that, but not in vermicompost. Here's another bunch of them. So, yeah, I go through here and there's pieces of tomato in here from my cloning that I've been doing, and just pieces that weren't utilized. Big chunk of one right here. And eventually all of this will get eaten and turned into a rich fertilizer that's very high in nitrogen. You use about 20% of that to 80% of your soil. And it'll make your plants grow really well. I'll be using this on my patio garden that I make in the spring. And if you've seen my other videos, you've seen that I've had a lot of gardening, and now I'm in an apartment, so I'm doing what I can to continue my gardening lifestyle in a smaller place. So that is the vermicompost. And if you have any other questions or anything, I would, love to answer them. I'm not an expert on this, but I do know a lot. I've been studying it for a while, and I would love to try to help you if I can. Have an awesome day.